one of Bama's top recruits has ended his recruitment. Now it's over, his rivals have lost him, and Bama has kept him. We'll see more news on this. But first, subscribe and keep receiving more Alabama news. The news that the Alabama Crimson Tide has ended Jyra Edwards' recruitment is a true game-changer for the program and further cements the team's position as an absolute powerhouse in college football. It's no exaggeration to say that, with Edwards officially committed and closing the doors on other schools, Alabama not only secured a key player for its 2026 class but also sent a clear message to its rivals: the dominance remains firm, and Kalen DeBoer is building something special in Tuscaloosa. Jyra Edwards, currently ranked the 33rd best player in the country by the 247 Sports Composite rankings, is a name that carries weight. His safety position, combined with his 5-star rating, demonstrates that we're talking about a versatile, intelligent athlete prepared to face the challenges of high-level football. Edwards is exactly the kind of player who makes a difference in critical moments, one who can change the course of a game with a pinpoint defensive read or a spectacular interception. And the fact that he has chosen to remain loyal to Alabama since July 2025 speaks volumes about the confidence the program inspires in its future athletes. We can't ignore the larger context here. Alabama already has players like Xavier Griffin and Camharian Johnson committed to the same strategy of ending their recruitment early. This is no coincidence. It's a brilliant strategic move by the recruiting team led by Kalen DeBoer and his staff. When you can convince elite players like Edwards to commit before other programs even step up their game, you're demonstrating not only strength on the field but also the ability to build human relationships. It's proof that Alabama is working hard. Furthermore, it's worth highlighting the regional impact of this achievement. Edwards hails from Maryland, a state historically difficult for Alabama to penetrate in recruiting. He's the 4th best player in the state and attends St. Francis Academy, one of the most respected schools in high school football. Bringing a talent of this caliber from so far away is a direct blow to traditional regional rivals like Clemson and Ohio State, which are typically the top destinations for the best players from the Northeast. With Edwards on board, Alabama has not only expanded its geographic influence but also proven that its brand transcends state borders. Now, think about what this means for the future. With Edwards, Griffin, and Johnson already committed for 2026, Alabama is assembling a class that promises to be one of the strongest in the country. And when we talk about college football recruiting, we're talking about sustainability. It's not just about winning today, it's about continuing to win tomorrow. These young talents are being molded into pillars of the program, and their arrival on the roster should ensure Alabama maintains its place among the sports giants. It's impossible not to mention Kalen DeBoer's role in this story. Since taking the helm, he has been relentless in his pursuit of excellence. His leadership style, focused on both the technical side and the human connection with players, has been fundamental in attracting athletes like Edwards. He understands that recruiting goes beyond numbers and rankings. It's about creating genuine connections and showing young people that they will be valued and developed within the program. Jyra Edwards' commitment is more than a one-off recruiting victory. It's a statement of intent, proof that Alabama not only continues to be a magnet for the best talent in the country but is also evolving under DeBoer's leadership. After weeks of intense fall workouts filled with sweat, dedication, and fierce competition, Alabama finally has its starting quarterback for the 2025 season, Ty Simpson. The selection, announced last Monday after the first scrimmage, was not just a technical decision, but a strategic milestone that signals the beginning of meticulous preparation for the opening matchup against Florida State, scheduled for August 30th. And for Crimson Tide fans, this selection holds the promise of a vibrant future, with a leader on the field who combines experience, consistency, and an underrated ability to make plays with his feet. When DeBoer, with his sharp vision and methodical approach, took the reins of the program, he brought with him the mission of molding a team that honors Alabama's rich tradition but also adapts to the modern challenges of college football. The selection of Simpson as QB1 is a clear reflection of this philosophy. After the second scrimmage, held on Saturday, August 16, DeBoer made no secret of his confidence in the young quarterback. He highlighted Simpson's consistency, his ability to execute the offense with precision, and, perhaps most intriguingly, his ability to use his mobility to keep plays going. He was steady. He was consistent, DeBoer said, his tone a mix of satisfaction and anticipation. This steadiness, combined with his ability to improvise, could be exactly what Alabama needs to surprise opponents who might underestimate Simpson's potential. The competition for the starting job was no small feat. Austin Mack and Keelan Russell, two promising talents, competed intensely for every rep, demonstrating that Alabama's future is in good hands. DeBoer made a point of praising both players' performances, noting that they did a great job in the second scrimmage. However, Simpson stood out for his highest completion percentage, even though, as the coach noted, the offense didn't produce as many explosive plays as desired, in part due to the strength of the Crimson Tide defense. This defensive solidity, in fact, is a reminder that Alabama is building a complete team, where each unit challenges the other to raise the bar. Ty Simpson is no newcomer to the Alabama scene. As a backup to Bryce Young and Jalen Milroe for the past 3 seasons, he has accumulated valuable experience, with 381 passing yards, 130 rushing yards, and 3 touchdowns in his career. These numbers, while modest compared to the stars who preceded him, show a player who understands the weight of the crimson and white jersey. Simpson has been on the sidelines, learning from 2 of the greatest quarterbacks in recent Alabama history. Now, it's his turn to take the helm, and DeBoer's choice seems based not only on current performance but also on the confidence that Simpson is ready to lead the offense with maturity and versatility. With its starting lineup in place, Alabama now enters a crucial phase, the 3-week preparation for its matchup against Florida State. DeBoer emphasized the importance of building a team and creating rhythm, and naming Simpson as QB1 gives the Crimson Tide the clarity they need to fine-tune their game plan. The season opener, against an opponent as formidable as Florida State, will be a test of strength, but also an opportunity for Simpson to show that the confidence placed in him is justified. His ability to use his feet, as DeBoer pointed out, can be an unexpected difference-maker, especially when the opposing defense tries to pressure him. As the Crimson Tide prepares for the season opener, there's a palpable sense of optimism in Tuscaloosa. Ty Simpson, with his consistency, experience, and playmaking ability, is ready to lead the offense. Will we see a great Alabama? Comment.